Alright, BobalosRex here, and today's lore rant is about these interesting new weapon interactions we have here. You may have seen some people talk about it. Now, I wanted to take an in-depth look at it myself, formulate my own opinions, and get that out there in today's lore rant. So let's get into it. So, I'm over here in Silithus, and the weapon transmogs that caused this were the rewards from November, which is very interesting. Alright? Very interesting that they were locked behind a trading post. Like, you can't get it now if you didn't get them. So, let's take a look. So, the first one I want to do is this staff, Voidsong Stave of the Harbinger. I have it transmogged, and I roll up. I tried a few other interesting weapons. He didn't say anything. Please lower your weapon. I mean you no harm. You recognize my staff? Do you have any idea how ancient that weapon you wield is, priest? There was a time when this whole world was ruled by the Black Empire. It was beautiful. The masters bestowed gifts upon their faithful. That staff was one such instrument. It was given to the Harbingers so that one day she might... What? No, I was not going to tell them. The orc goes silent as if chastised by some unseen presence. Alright. Now, people are assuming it's Xalatoth talking to him, but we can't confirm that. But as you can see, someone's talking to him. Alright, Voidsong Stave of the Harbinger. Okay, this staff is clearly Xalatoth's. Which is funny. She wielded a staff, but then she was turned into a dagger. Alright. Interesting. Yeah, it says the weapon is ancient. So it's really... Xalatoth is clearly some void entity. But they speak of her as if she's this other thing. So is she an Akir faithful? Or maybe... What are they called? Like the Kithir? The tentacle people? Maybe she's one of them. Initially. It's very interesting. The whole time when this was ruled by the Black Empire is beautiful. Seen the Empire, the Black Empire included the Elemental Lords. So maybe the Black Empire beat them back, and then we're like, you can still exist, chill here in your little areas, but you obey us, kind of deal, which is interesting to think about. And he was gonna spoil the expansion, and Blizzard said no. Man. Yeah, see, the masters bestowed gift upon their faithful. That staff was one such instrument. It was given to the Harbinger, clearly Xalatoth. But no, they were chastised for an unseen presence. Could be Xalatoth, but it's not confirmed.
Right.
Alright. Now, he has some other interactions with these other weapons now we're going to take into. That's very interesting, though. And it is interesting he's here. I've been suspecting that patch content for the War Within will include Southern Kalimdor. So it'd be boom, boom, Southern Kalimdor. Maybe the Ungoro theory about the tree is right. Who knows? That was a theory. Y'all know my theory. But I definitely think Southern Kalimdor is going to be touched on. And y'all may already know my theory about Avaloran. I definitely think Avaloran is just the Dragon Isles' original name. But now it's like an inlet part of freaking Kalimdor. I don't know. The blade you hold profanes this place. Oh, does it? Does it though? Okay, so I have the Titan Blade. Let's see what he has to say. To bring a weapon like that here is to invite destruction, warrior. The Titans care only about their precious order. They would sacrifice anything to achieve it, including their own followers. Even the Dark Titan had a pattern to his actions, a cold logic intended to impose his perfect vision, and the willingness to eradicate existence if he could not achieve his ends. Do you truly think the rest of his kind are any different? Only in method, not in goal. Be careful that you do not blindly become part of their plan. Here's the thing. I'm sus of the Titans to a certain degree in that they hide info. Do I think they're bad? Not necessarily, but they've done bad things for what they think is good. Now, this guy is for the Void, clearly, and he's talking through his bias. So we got to remember that. They would sacrifice anything to achieve it, even their own followers. The Titan Keepers work in a way that they work as a unit, and they work towards a cleared goal. Tyr sacrificed himself. Are they saying the Titans willingly sacrificed Tyr? Because they may look at that as a bad thing, but Tyr would look at that as a good thing. But we do know the Titan Keepers have had a laissez-faire attitude when it comes to where they send their earthen and the Vrykul and the stone. Like, we've seen them use them however the hell. We've seen in the alternate timeline that they just let the little watchers die. It don't matter. We don't care to protect them. It'd be nice to protect them, but we don't care. Just a cold, like they said, cold logic. And then, yeah, this is a very interesting thing. So Sargeras, he's saying, acted in this ordered way to bring, even though he used disorder, fell magic. He still had to destroy everything and redo it to bring order to the cosmos in his mind, which is interesting. And it will be interesting if we start to see the Lords of Disorder. I wonder if they'll take something out of Diablo with the Lords of Disorder. I think that'd be cool. To see straight up Diablo-esque demon lords that are like the true power behind Fel would be very interesting. Very interesting. Now I'm just ranting, but that's what this is for. Alright. So that's with the Titan Blade. You don't like the Titans. I get that. They definitely not telling us the full story. So that was Tashavir, Sword of the Grand Design. He will apparently, according to what I've seen, have the same reaction to... here, do I have a two-hander? So I can prove it? No, I don't. But either the dagger, the sword, will have the same reaction. Then you have the big sword for this, and then the little sword will get the same reaction. Alright, so we're going to switch to the Sargeras sword, Goradar, Dark Blade of the Sunderer, and see the Sword of the Grand Design. So this was the Titan ones. Of the Grand Design is the Titan stuff. And then of the Sunderer is the Sargeras stuff. I tried these weapons and they didn't do anything. Again, I think this is very interesting. I hope we can get these mods again so other people can get this interaction. Because this is cool, important lore, and it should be obtainable even if you missed a trading post. Alright, so I got the Sargeras blade. That weapon you hold, you should not have brought it here. Oh, I shouldn't have? Okay, so the Titan blade, he said, profanes this place. This blade, he says, I should not have brought it here. You recognize my weapon? I warned you before that the end times are coming. That weapon you wield proves it. It emanates the same energies that course through the Dark Titan's blade. So, Fel energies? Why did he strike this place? He was far too masterful a tactician to choose this target by chance. His crusade sought to eradicate all life from existence. Do you think his final act before being captured by the Pantheon would not be in service to that goal? Tread careful, warrior, lest you inadvertently find yourself serving the same cause. Interesting. Some people say that the jailers essentially tricked Sargeras, and I don't think that's necessarily true. And if this is correct, he is a masterful tactician. You know, he did all this other demon stuff, so he did a lot of work. He corrupted the Draenei, or the Eridar. So just because the Dreadlords themselves had an alternative agenda, I don't think... Here's the thing. If Sargeras had gotten his plan off, he would have gotten his plan long before the jailer was able to execute his. The jailer theoretically wouldn't have been able to execute his plan had Sargeras succeeded. So I don't see that as a trick. Just you know, he trusted the Dreadlords, but I don't think he really trusted them. He just trusted what they did for him, and they sowed chaos. So this is interesting. They keep pointing to this location, this location, this location, right? So this location is where the heart chamber is below, supposedly, right? So Sargeras... It's weird that they're trying to paint it like, oh my god, did you know that Azeroth was a Titan? He was stabbing at the World Soul, and it is talking about the Titan as the World Soul. But it does feel like us as players know this, but in game it's like, oh my god, did y'all know? Yeah, we've been known. We've already known. But now all the characters are catching up. So this is very interesting. But yeah, so the teleporter here takes you to the heart chamber. So it could be that Sargeras was stabbing at the heart of the Titan, and that's the big whole thing. Or I mean, there's always thought that, like, oh, he was stabbing at Cthulhu. It's like, I don't... If the Titans are as powerful, he could have ripped Cthulhu off and killed the Titan. We know he specifically stabbed Azeroth to kill her. Or, you know, maybe this is implying, I just thought, maybe other people have already thought this, maybe he was trying to inflict Fel upon her, so she could be a Fel Titan, right? Because he became a Fel Titan. Oh my god, I lost this dude. Okay, he became a Fel Titan, but he wasn't born a Fel Titan. Alright? So this now makes me think, okay, let's think about this. Azeroth. We know that there's a light crystal fissure, right? Boom, infused with light. Boom, already infused with life. You got the tree, infused with life. Crystal, infused with light. So that's 2 powers. Alright? Ice Crown happens. There's death. Infused with death. Lich King happens. Something happens infused with death. Boom. Old Gods hit it. Infused with void. Alright. Okay. Boom. Sargeras stabs Azeroth. Infused with Fel. What's the last power we missing? Order? Boom. The Titans ordered the well. Boom. The 6-in-1. Sargeras was trying to make Azeroth a Fel Titan. We fixed the sword. So we kind of stopped that Fel injection. But some of it already happened. So I find this very interesting now. Because they always talk about the 6 cosmic forces. People want to forget about the cosmic forces. But remember, there's 6 elements too. Earth, fire, water, and wind. And then we got life, or spirit, and decay. Boom, 6 and 6. We already got those 6 in Azeroth. Boom. Death, order, fell, void, light, and then life. Boom. All 6 in Azeroth. So she's going to be a titan of all 6 forces. Alright? That's the theory. That's my current theory. I just find that interesting to think about. I've been thinking about the cosmic forces since doing the frickin' fractals things with Fareem. Been making me go crazy. But that's enough ranting for today. I like these. I like that these add stuff to the monthly rewards. The monthly rewards adding interesting dialogues. I wonder if Elun's Wrath has something, and we haven't discovered it yet. But I think it's cool. I would hope we get these rewards again now, earnable. Maybe back up on the trading post, or so people can buy them individually, maybe cheap, or earnable in game in the War Within. Anyways, thank you for watching this little rant, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye bye.